since Stillmatic, I've been at it. Headbangers call me Martian Thrasher. After the retweets, I'm at you. No treaties, yo CDs, I frisbee. Trash them. Has-been. Speak royalty when you say the name. And speak loyalty when you say the game. Trend hoppers follow whatever's next. When lyricism returns, all of you niggas dead. Might be on the rooftop getting bent. With a click, with a rent be expensive as shit. Might be with the kin, blowing pit. Or in the sticks with my hand gripped on the ass of a bad bitch. Bars, I own them, call me the warden. Bars, rockin' silent on top of 40-40. I'm more like Voorhees mixed with 50, Biggie and Chris Reeves. My 16s make history. Inf, the rest of y'all in last place. Respect mine, the punchlines of cash straight. Niggas fraud and use a rap as a cash chase. The roadblock, you paid so far, fix your face. It's beef? Great, I was hungry for steak. Might push your wig back like a front lace. Might kick your teeth in till you choke. Even my C plus lines are road niggas quote. You rap kids is hideous. I don't rap circles or rap perimeters. We in the big leagues, you can't sit with us. Even if you was 50 deep and there was 10 of us. Headshot. Holding a headboard, pillow with red spot. Body is misplaced, closet is empty and cremated in your booth. Your man's got. Headshot. Holding a headboard, pillow with red spot. Rooftop like I'm bringing 88 back. 98 ski goggles with a wave cap. Informatic, I've been at it. Like adolescents in school, this nigga acting. Y'all been rapping for a long time, huh? But follow my waves and cleaning up, following up. I slaughtered and drink holy water. Murder, kill, burn your will in that order. I'ma show you what a real one bout. He jazzy till I toss his ass out of the house. Say my name, future Hall of Fame. News 11 alert, you and your homies slain. Y'all about dough when y'all don't get it. Only time you flash is if you was photogenic. Only time you rap is during birthdays and Christmas. Kwanzaa, Ramadan, you holiday spitters. I'm a combo of Kiss, Luch, and Holiday nigga. Don't get mad at the system, you was born to be a victim. Headshot. Holding a headboard, pillow with red spot. Body is misplaced, closet is empty and cremated in your booth. Your man's got.
What is up? How's everybody doing today? Let me just make sure we got things going. I don't know where Scorpio is. Hopefully we'll get Scorpio on here eventually. I sent him the link. If anybody wants to come on, just let me know. I'm going to drop the link in the comments on Facebook. For those that might be watching on YouTube, hold on a sec. Let me send this link to somebody. I have a guest coming on, a special guest. Hold on a sec. There's someone coming on. He's like my nephew almost. All right, so today we are going to let me look this up. Today we are going to be talking about the goats of rap. I got a list. I know Scorpio had a list. I'm not sure where he is, what he's doing. Hopefully he comes up. But I do have a guest coming up. And so yeah, while we're waiting for him, Today we are going to be talking about the goats of rap. I have a top five list. I don't know if anybody will agree with my list. I think some people might agree somewhat with my list. Go ahead. If you are watching, go ahead, drop your um, list in the description. I don't know why this shit isn't showing. Because I do it right here. No. I'm looking for my flipping note. There we go. Okay. Uh, I hope everybody's doing good. I'm just buying time until I get these notes. Um, but while we're waiting, go ahead. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know who your number five all time favorite rapper is. Uh, so we're gonna start from number five and we'll work our way to number one. Oh, there's what's up there, kid?
What's up, preacher? How you doing, man?
How you doing?
I'm doing.
Go ahead. Say hi to the audience. We're live on Facebook and YouTube, so don't say
Oh,
nothing
hello,
stupid. Don't
hello,
say nothing
people.
stupid.
Oh, don't say nothing stupid. Hello,
Yeah,
everybody.
don't.
Uh,
Hold on.
my name is Josh. I used to work with preacher a while ago.
I told everybody you're like my nephew, basically.
Oh man, this is like my big brother, y'all. This is like my big brother.
Minus being a brother. I'm more like his uncle, okay? Because
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
like a big brother uncle. Huh. Hold on.
So
I'm
you
trying to
picked it.
find
You
my
picked it.
trying to find these freaking notes that I made.
You picked a great topic. You know I love my hip hop, man.
I know that's why I was like, you know what? Let me. I don't know where my co-host is, so I was like, let me bring this kid up. The
Is
frick is
this
my flipping notes?
is this family friendly
Um, I for
for
the
the
most
most
part,
part, at least?
for the most part,
Okay.
the smoking with preacher. How family friendly could it be?
True.
Where the frick are my
It's
freaking notes? Hold on.
I don't even need notes. We could just we could just go, you know.
We can, but I wrote shit down, and I
Oh
don't know
yeah.
where the flip my shit went.
This is my first podcast. I won't lie.
Are you
I know I
serious?
hit you. Yeah, I hit you up a couple weeks ago on your one when you first said something about this one. I'm like, oh, I'd love to hop on one talking about hip hop.
Well, I'm glad we got you on finally.
Oh, me too. I had
Yo,
my what's that?
I'm about to freak out. I'm flipping the freak. Let me check my archives. Oh, that's probably right. I'm nervous.
That's probably why.
Uh, but let us know as so while I'm looking for this shit. Go ahead and let people know who you think your top five are, and then we'll go from or let me know what your number five is.
My number five.
Yeah, we're gonna go from five down to one or up to one, however you want to look at it.
Okay. Number 5. My number 5 greatest rapper of all time. Let's see.
And why?
I think for number 5, I think I would have to go with Hobson. I don't know if you've ever heard of Hobson.
Love Hobson.
I'd have to go with Hobson just mainly based on his storytelling ability and his way to
Okay.
be open and able to tell you his stories and some of the stuff that he's been through and just be so not only versatile but also just so open about it. Like he won't hide anything. He's a very open person, especially when he gets on that beat and that microphone, and just his wordplay and his style is just, especially for him being from like a newer generation of hip hop, like it's rare to find what he does nowadays. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I definitely agree. I'll agree with that one.
And he's also got a pretty decent feature list. I mean, if you look at it, he's done work with Tech Nine, Dax, NF. He's just and he's able to sit there. He could give you something that's so deep and raw, but also give you something that's just him having fun with it as well.
Facts. I
And
agree.
just no matter what he's telling you, it's always the wordplay, the style, the flows, his beat selections is just it's perfect. Just
I
perfect. You don't
agree.
find many artists that can do that nowadays,
I agree.
Who's your number 5?
My number 5 was because I had a couple lists, and
You gotta have a couple.
fuck, this is pissing me off. Fuck.
So I have one question as we go
Yeah,
on as
what's
well.
up? What's up?
So if this is smoking with Preacher,
Yeah,
is it smoking what I think smoking?
but we're not smoking anything else.
Okay, well good, because that tells me what I'm about to go get ready to smoke.
All right, you go do that. And I'm just gonna go, not go, but you know what I mean.
Smoke, okay.
All right, everybody. I cannot find my freaking notes, but we're just gonna go unscripted.
Unscripted. Hey, I
That
have no
that's
script, so that works.
well, that's the best part about this podcast. Like it goes from where it goes. Uh, kind of mad.
Just let it happen.
Yeah, just let it happen. Um, and then I just deleted this whole freaking. Uh,
Technical
yeah,
difficulties.
yeah, I'm getting really frustrated, and
Sorry, take your time. We got time. We got time.
sorry for those people watching. They're like, "Yo, what the frick is up with this dude?"
He smoked too much.
I haven't even smoked yet. Oh,
No,
hold
not
up.
yet.
Oh, yo, we here's Scorpio. Yo,
Oh,
I got a guest up here, my brother.
Yeah, I've been on for a while. What's
Oh,
up?
have you?
what's up? Who
Yo,
that?
I've
Yeah,
been. So this is Josh. This is Scorpio. This is my co-host
Nice
Scorpio.
to
This
meet
is
you.
Josh. He's like my nephew. Um, I worked with his. You want to call him your dad, stepdad? I worked with his dad uh, at Salvatore's, and then ended up working with this little punk too for a little bit. He's not a punk though. He's not a punk. But I brought him up because I was like, I don't want to do this by myself. And then you
Did I
came up
lose you
too.
guys?
So now there you are. You're back. Oh, see, you didn't even hear me call him what I called him.
I did too hear
I
you.
yeah, I don't
No,
know. I lost the grasp.
I
you
heard
heard me.
you.
He didn't hear me though.
Oh, yeah.
What'd you say?
I
Hopefully,
didn't
good
say
things.
nothing. All good, all good things.
Okay.
What? All
All
good
good things.
things.
I would never
If
say
it wasn't
anything
good
bad
things,
about
I was
you.
gonna have to miss.
What were you gonna do?
I was gonna
Exactly.
tell you that your top five list is trash. If you were talking
Bro,
trash.
you didn't even give me. I didn't even tell you what my top five is yet. Scorpio, how you doing today?
It's a stressful day as usual. What's going on?
I feel
Uh,
Busy,
that.
busy,
I feel that,
busy,
brother.
busy, busy,
I feel you. I feel you.
busy.
Uh,
Very
let her
busy.
talk to. I'm looking for my fucking notes. So talk to the audience. Just about why we're doing this and entertain the audience while I look for this shit.
Sure. It's your boy Scorpio. Today is we're doing our top five of our goats, our rappers that we think are the top of the food chain. Uh I think everybody's is always different, it depends on what you're looking at, lyrically, rhythm, some just like, old style, new style. It
The
depends on the person.
storytelling too.
Yeah, it's storytelling. It
Storytelling. That's a
depends.
good one.
It depends a lot on the individual, I believe. Like my list may overlap here and there, but I know that my list is very different. Um, and then
Nothing
when we
wrong
say
with that.
top five, like goats, we don't just mean in rap. We mean in music, period. Depending on how you look at it. So it
Right.
depends on who the person is and what they're looking at. Um,
Absolutely.
yeah, I don't know
Now,
why I
as
see.
I said, so my list will more than likely consist all five of rap or slash hip hop, however you want to look at it. My number five, as I told Preacher, is Hobson. And the reason I love Hobson, like I was telling him, is because his versatility, his flow, his rhythms, his storytelling, and then like I said, he's got the ability to sit here and give you something so deep and personal, and then he's able to hop on the mic and just have so much fun with it lyrically and show you what he can do when he's just messing around a little bit too.
Not a bad one. That's not bad. Not a bad one. You said that was your number what? Your number five?
Number five.
Number five.
Yeah,
Okay.
I off the top of my head, remembering, NF I had at number five.
Um,
That'd probably be my number four, to be honest.
my number five. My number five actually. Who was my number five? I didn't do number five. I did a four. So my number five, I guess I did. I did a four. I did up to four, and then I couldn't think of the fifth one.
Okay,
I
okay.
think. I think as a number five. Huh. I guess. Damn. I guess I would start because I'm starting. I'm picking any type of music, so um I'm gonna go to a different type of genre. So I'm not gonna pick rap on number five. So for my number five, it would my opinion would be Linkin Park on my number five.
Okay, okay.
I
Um
can respect that. I can respect that.
Why
um
Lincoln
I
Park?
I picked Linkin Park because one, I'm a 90s kid through and through. And I feel like they changed the genre of music when they came out. And there's, certain performers can come out with albums that just their songs hit. Some people have shitty albums. Linkin Park has not had a shitty album yet that comes out. There's
I
songs
agree
that
on
hit.
that.
Yeah, there's songs that hit. People always their songs relate to people regardless. Their rhythm has always been on point, and as they grow like as they get older, their songs are getting more mature and they're getting better. It's not like, some performers as they get older, they get shittier. Linkin Park has been on the same level since they've came out and have maintained since then.
Facts.
Plus, on another end, in that genre of music, usually there's issues, trouble, problems. Linkin Park has never had that problem. You know, they've stayed out the media, and every time they've been in the media, it's been for, you know, positive shit support in their band, like you're supposed to. So I'm gonna pick Linkin Park for my number 5 hit list. So
I respect
You say your
that.
number 5 hit list.
They,
yeah, my number 5.
they did a couple songs for like the Transformer movies, a couple other shows and whatnot.
Oh yeah. I mean, I could tell you there were plenty of times where I played Halo and played, you know, Call of Duty, and that was the only soundtrack that was on my Xbox. And I was literally, you know, I'd be killing people all day listening to, you know, Linkin Park, and that it was just something that constantly just was like, yo, I could do this all day. So I'm definitely gonna give it to
Okay,
Linkin.
Cap. Okay, Captain
Hey,
America.
hey man. Don't hate.
Don't hate on
Don't hate.
Captain America though.
I could do
What
this
would you-
all day.
I can. And what would your number 5 be? As you seem like you're preoccupied with something else now?
Yo, because I'm pissed. I had my top 5 list and I had all my reasons and everything.
It
You know
should
what,
just
though?
be on your head.
Right, your top 5 you should be able to just ramble your top 5 off and give the reasons, because if they're your top 5, there is a reason why they're your top.
Look, I was trying to be structured, okay? I was trying to be structured.
Listen, man, you just hit me up
How do
20
you
minutes ago to
structure
hop
your
on here.
opinion? What?
Fuck structure.
How do you
I like-
structure your
I
own
like
opinion?
I like to come with facts too.
What facts?
You could come with facts,
If
but
you
this is
can't
not
Google-
about facts.
If you can't Google the person that you're talking about, you got a problem. You see that
Right.
that, that shit you smoking making you slow, bro.
No, I'm pissed.
Yeah, maybe you
Pissed.
shouldn't be smoking with Preacher.
I'm
Yeah,
pissed.
maybe.
Anyways, I had my set all planned out and threw me off. I had everything fucking planned out.
So what would your number 5 be? Also,
I already said
I'm gonna
NF is
be
my
on-
number 5.
I'm gonna be on for a little bit, but I'm going to a Lilac Festival, so I'm not gonna be on the whole time with you guys, but I'm gonna be on for most of the time.
So then give us your whole list so that if you have to get off, we already know what your list is.
So number 4 was Nas.
Okay. Okay.
Number 3.
For number 4, I had Biggie for number 4.
Really? Number
Or no.
4?
I had for number 4. I have Joyner Lucas.
Oh, okay.
That honestly, that'd probably be the same for my number 4 as well.
Okay.
And I say Joyner because just like Josh gave for Hobson, his storytelling for Joyner Lucas, and then his ability to connect with the people that are listening, like ADHD, anxiety wins, like Lucky You. I love Lucky You with Eminem.
Oh, that's so great too. Lucky You, that was an amazing song.
But Joyner Lucas is definitely falls in on my top, like the number 4.
I mean, if you look at the track record too, I mean, look how he came out with "I'm Not Racist."
Yeah.
And you know,
that song,
just the ability to sit there and tell one side and then the other.
Well, and what he did with that was unbelievable. And I know that's a song that's really like controversial. Like just a lot of you either love that song or you don't love that song. That's when I started following Joyner Lucas, when I heard that song, and I was like, damn,
Same here.
that song is like, have you heard that song, Kyle?
Yeah, I have. I thought that song.
He,
I thought that put him on the platform. I thought he was good, in my
I mean,
Absolutely.
opinion.
shit. Even if you hate the song, you gotta respect it because it's
Hmm.
not like he's just sitting here giving you a whole lot of bullshit. Like he's telling you how the world really is, especially in America. Because while yes, slavery was horrible, I'll agree. You know, I can't really say too much. I'm a white kid, but the way he was able to tell each side of it in such accuracy, like, and that's not even the only song where he did that. I can't remember the name of the song, but there's a song where this one kid met another kid after he went to a new school, and the kid ended up getting shot and killed at the end with a shotgun. That's the same type of thing. He told it from one perspective of the kid who got shot, and then he told it of the perspective of the kid that shot him. And like the ability to do that across so many different, I don't know, I guess topics, because he also did that with that song Snitch as well,
Hmm.
where he was talking about, oh, if you snitch, you know, you can be fucked up. But if you don't snitch, you can be locked up and, you know, shit could still go bad. Like just the way he's able to tell two completely different stories on one track. It's just nobody else does that the way he does.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
no, I agree. I agree.
Not bad. I agree.
Um,
It's
what
a great
about
album.
number four or number three? Who
Number
who we
three.
who we looking at for number three of the goat of rap?
Now you really
Mm,
gonna get me thinking.
see, you chose. See, you chose. Your subject is rap. So,
Well, okay. We'll do a quick change up. Just the goat of music.
um,
Michael Jackson.
then that that's funny you said that. Yeah,
That
Michael
throw that
Jackson.
throws the whole list off.
But see, Mike isn't a number three for me. Then
Mm-mm,
that
mm-mm.
Mike
No,
takes Mike will take my number one
Take
slot most
takes the
likely.
top all day,
all
all
day,
day.
Yeah, Mike.
all day.
So if I started like that, then I would say Mike takes number one. Um, who would take my? I guess Eminem would take my number two.
You
Um,
see that?
Same here. I
See,
love
that's why
him.
we're boys. That's why
my
we're
Yeah,
number.
boys.
exactly. Thank you, because that's my number two as well. If Michael Jackson come first, Eminem's right there. If we talking
Go to
Yeah,
rap.
strictly just
If we're
rap,
looking at
Eminem's number
go to
one and
rap,
strictly just rap.
Eminem number one all day.
Nobody
I'll
touches
give
him. The
I'll
only
give
two people that could touch him
M
are
that.
dead.
Yeah, I'll give M that all day. You know, he's earned it. He's earned that spot easy.
100%.
Especially in rap. Um, funny you put Biggie. Like I put Biggie at three.
I did too.
Um, Biggie's always been
I
a strong three, but he wasn't alone in that. When I chose Biggie as number three, I chose two people. I chose him and
Biggie
Slick
and
Rick.
Tupac. Oh, I
No,
had Biggie and Tupac at number
I
three.
chose Biggie and Slick Rick. It's not that
Okay.
I don't. It's not that I don't think Tupac was good, and I don't think that he deserves to be on my hit list. But it's just that he his music was like off and on for me. Like there was
Yeah.
not a bad Biggie song that I was like, ah. There was a few songs of Tupac that I was like, this is kind of preachy, for me. I get that you have a message, but your whole album doesn't have to be a fucking message
Well,
every fucking time.
well, the
Like
thing you
that's
gotta
Kendrick.
understand about Pop too, he was a poet. He
See, but
wasn't
yeah,
just a
that's
regular
Kendrick
rapper.
Lamar. That Kendrick Lamar is
Mm,
the Tupac of today.
exactly.
I'd agree with that.
But then it's like Kendrick Lamar lived through a lot of the stuff that he was rapping about. Meanwhile, Tupac wasn't in a lot of the shit that he was rapping about. It was
Facts.
shit that he had seen and he had rapped about. Meanwhile, Kendrick Lamar, when he raps, most of the shit that he's rapped about is because he's been in it.
One hundred
And that's
percent.
why and just like in recovery, it's kind of better when you have somebody that's done the shit, to be able to give advice or to be able to communicate a lot better to the people that been through the shit. So I mean, Kendrick Lamar, I would hold him in the same level as Tupac, I guess, because they both do the same shit. But that's my personal list.
I'll
So
agree
with
with that,
that,
Chris.
would y'all definitely agree with me that Kendrick definitely absolutely wiped the floor with Drake in this previous beef that they had?
Of
Uh,
course.
yeah,
Absolutely
but
mopped the
I but
floor with
I
him.
but I think it's become overplayed now. Like,
I would agree.
It got overplayed only because the hype that not even Kendrick did. It was the hype that Drake made on the point. Kendrick didn't try to promote his shit. It was Drake that kept bitching about
mhm.
Kendrick's music, which is what made Kendrick's song hit harder, which made people want to listen to it. You know, the fact that
Oh
Drake
man,
bitched and said that
not
they
like
were,
us.
yeah, like shit that they like
What,
Drake was accusing Kendrick and his whole label of fucking around with the numbers and shit like that. And
Mhm.
Kendrick was like, even if I didn't fuck with the numbers, the fact that you keep saying my fucking name is making me popular to begin with. So what does it
Facts.
matter?
exactly.
What does it matter? You're
Facts.
bitching about my song, so of course these motherfuckers are gonna go listen to my
And
song to hear why it's
and I
so
mean,
popular.
and
Absolutely.
look at it. Like when Not Like Us first hit like the radio and YouTube Music and all that, like it did something that not a lot of artists nor songs can do. It united so many people in a way just
Well,
through
I
music,
mean,
which
they're not taking Eminem diss tracks and making it a Super Bowl appearance. Like,
no.
That's not
so,
now wait. That's not fully not true because his
I would
beef that
listen to
came
Nail on
out
a Coffin at Super
be,
Bowl.
because of Eminem's beef with MGK is how MGK
Oh,
ended up being on most of his top
well, I'm
performing.
saying the song, like,
The song itself,
you don't you don't see Eminem's songs that are part of his beefs being played at the Super Bowl.
of course not. Well, his
I'm just using that as a support to what Josh
but
said, where
that's
united everybody.
but that's only because
well,
that
the reason I
Eminem has
say that
other
though
hit
is
songs. You know what I mean? So like his diss tracks were good, but then this nigga drops a better song like 2 days later, and it's
Facts.
like,
Well, I don't
shit,
know.
fuck with this song.
Kill shot
Killshot
is
was
still
nasty.
kill shot
Killshot
is
was
still up
nasty.
listen,
there.
man.
But
When
we'll talk about
MGK,
that when we get to Eminem. So
right?
top three definitely bigger, I would say. Uh, I'd be into. What was your top three, Josh? What was your number three?
Okay, so if we're talking, I'm gonna go exclusively with rap and hip hop here, excluding Michael Jackson, because I think Michael Jackson is just the GOAT of all music. That's my
Absolutely,
personal opinion.
and I think we can all agree that.
If I'm going strictly hip hop, Eminem's gonna be number one,
Well, who's your number
mainly
three?
because why number three?
Yeah, who's your number three?
Hmm. See, that's tricky for me because I hold Biggie and Tupac for me are like neck and neck. But I honestly think my number
Most
three
people
would
do
have
that.
to go to Biggie, and
Okay,
number two would have to be Tupac. Now the reason that
okay, okay.
is because Biggie was the first one that was really doing the freestyle shit with every single song he put out. 90%
hmm
of his shit wasn't even written.
What would
You
you
know what I
say
mean? Like,
since we all agree on number three? Who? What would you say his number one song is? What song would you go as his top song?
man, I love these questions, man. I love this. Can I
What's
give you my
love is so
top
much
three?
answer. Go ahead, give us your top three.
I can give you my number three Biggie songs. Okay. So going back to Cali is on there. And I like that one mostly just because of the vibe of it. It's one of them
Okay.
songs you could sit there and play and just you don't really have to focus too much on the lyrics. Just the beat gets you your head banging. The way he's flowing is just crazy. Number 2 would probably be Warning, just because the way he told, like the way he rapped that song, and the way he just had you questioning, you know, what's he gonna say next? What's coming next? You know, like how is he gonna flip this and that? Like it was just crazy. And I gotta say, my number 1 favorite Baby song, Kick in the Door. Kick in the Door, because just that one to me, just I hear that song, I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to fuck some shit up, man. Like, you know,
This youngin.
When they did the movie, the Biggie movie, and he was on stage and he was performing that song for the first time. And like they cut to the part where there was a fight. Everybody thought these motherfuckers was really just fighting on stage. And then he cuts it back. He's like, "Hey, chill. And then party and bullshit. And like it was just that shit was just nobody could touch what Biggie was doing at the time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Scorpio.
Yo.
Your top 3 Biggie songs.
It would be Who Shot You?
See, that's on my top 3, but not number 1.
That one.
Who Shot You?
Think about that.
The 10 Crack Commandments, and Juicy.
I was hoping you said. I was like, Juicy better be on this list. Man. So my top 3 is Juicy, okay? Juicy, I would say Who Shot You, and then Hold Your Head.
Man, y'all just went y'all went with more. I feel like you guys went more with his lyrical stuff, which I agree. His lyrical.
I think that comes with it. I think that comes with the age. That's why. So it comes with the age that for
I'm 24, but like I like old school. Like if I'm at a party, I'd rather get some old school rap than some new school. Because a lot of this new school, man, these rappers from my generation, they're garbage, dude. Like I don't want to hear all this mumbling jumbling.
It's not that it's garbage.
It's a mumbling jumbling.
Me personally, it's just that their music is changing. That's all. It's like
100.
Like I remember my dad used to bitch about the music that I was listening to. You know, like me when I started listening to like Lil Wayne, and I started listening to certain other artists. I remember my dad would be like, "What the fuck you listening to?
That's not rap.
That's not music, But that's only because they came up.
But they came from NWA, Biggie, Tupac.
Exactly, where these dudes weren't back then. They weren't performing. These guys weren't performing to perform and make money. Back then, NWA and Biggie,
it was a way of life.
Tupac, they were trying to start a movement and trying to that was when rap wasn't really rap, they were trying to put rap on the billboard.
Like you lived what you rapped about.
Exactly.
They
like
that shit right on
wouldn't
back,
even
they carried that
it took Biggie and Tupac years just for MTV to publish some of their shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it wasn't. Now any rapper can get on the fucking top 20 chart list. Like
all you have to do is have a nice beat.
Like, put it this way, Will Smith's daughter made it on the top hit list. Like, come on, bro. Like, really? If she,
I whip my hand back and forth. For
real, if that bitch can make it to the top, then like, come on, and anybody really can start making some songs. I mean,
if you can make it on the top with chicken noodle soup with some soda on the side.
That shit used to be hot though when it came out.
Yeah, it did. Let it rain and clear it up. I let it rain.
I was bumping that back then. I was That was back when fucking. Oh my god, that was back when T-Pain was still good. You know, and
Oh
shit.
man,
T-Pain.
T-Pain,
God,
man.
T-Pain.
that's back when
Man.
T-Pain was still out. You
He got
know,
some
Those were the
bangers, dude.
days. Those
T-Pain,
were the
yeah,
days.
yeah. That was
Let me
that.
buy
You
you
know,
a drink.
those were the good days.
I could think of
I'ma
those
take you
songs and have
That's
nothing
when
but
I
dancing.
like
think
good
music was still
flow.
music.
I got
Absolutely.
nothing but good memories when I think of like that music and that time period. Like there was I didn't really have bad memories when
Nah.
that time period.
Like I remember when Buy You a Drink came out. Like that
Oh,
was a song
that
that
was
was
a
in the
good,
clubs
like, man.
all the time.
That shit took over all of America, man. That shit took the world over when that shit came out. Like,
like
dude,
I
I
was
was walking around back when it first came out, hearing kids my age just, bopping to it and everything. And like, we were young, we didn't even truly understand what, Bayou. We didn't fully
yo,
understand what he was talking about at that
yo,
time,
and the people that did, we were in the club celebrating it too.
Oh, I know
yeah.
y'all was, man. I know y'all was.
Wow. I haven't thought about those songs in so long.
Facts,
It's been a
right?
minute. It's been a
Those are the
minute.
days. Those are the days of like not watching YouTube stuff.
Oh my god,
Oh,
like DJ Unk. Oh my god. That was a one-hit wonder. Like,
that was in the day of the Cupid Shuffle and shit.
that
Nah,
was
nah,
yeah. That was back when
Yeah.
the Franchise Boys was still good. Like, like for the
He's
2 second.
he said still good.
That was back when
That was in the days of bathing apes.
and D12 came out. That was about
Yo,
the same
D12.
time.
Yo,
That was
Man,
about the
when
same
so
time.
get
D12 came
this.
out,
So get this.
shit.
I remember being like 13, 14, and I was working at the country club in Geneva. And so I remember I was a dishwasher and they would play the radio and like you're sitting there doing dishes and all of a sudden you hear da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da,
Oh my god.
da-da-da-da,
Niggas start
That's
purple,
one of
blasting
the
these
things
purple
that I
pills.
love most about Eminem. I mean, Eminem, he put on fucking D12. He was the reason G Unit got as big as it did. Slaughterhouse, like,
Man.
and like
That's
he did
that's when
Slaughterhouse
50
too,
Cent
which,
came out too.
oh man,
Those
when
were
In
the
the Club first came
days.
out, dude, shit,
That was back when like Lloyd Banks and all those cats were
yeah,
just Them niggas were nasty.
they were
Yeah,
just
they were.
starting to gain traction in the game and everything.
Dun, 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 dun,
But see,
dun, 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 dun,
see
dun.
when G Unit came out, I wasn't fully with G Unit at first, but that was because I was a Dipset fan.
See,
You
but
know,
I was
I
because
was
I
a
was an
Cameron
Eminem
fan.
fan.
See that's the
That
only
same
reason.
with me, preacher. Same with me.
I'll give it to him for that. But like I was a Dipset fan. I like Joel Santana. I was a
Yo,
big fucking
Joel
I was
Santana was nice too, though.
Yeah, like there was nobody. I was a big Cameron fan, when they came out. Like there was nobody on the Dipset crew that I was like, I don't want to listen to them. G Unit when they first came
Yo,
out,
that was old
50
school
was good.
Ti too.
Yeah, that was when Ti
Ti
was a part.
that's not Ti wasn't even Ti. He was TIP.
Yeah, it was
Listen,
TIP back
when
then.
Ti came out, man, fucking Whatever
That's
You
back when
Like,
Doing
Kanye
it
and
for the
West
then
came
hell
he
out.
of
had
it,
that
hell
other
of it.
song with them, like, man.
No, one of my favorite Ti songs, "Do It for the Hell of It," hell of it.
Yeah,
Now, see,
that was
Mafia.
great, definitely.
back then I also listened to I was big I was big with Beanie Man and I was big with a lot of freaking other
So here we
artists
go,
like
because
Sean
we're in the
Paul.
same. We're talking about the same age where my number two came out. So who's your number two? Oh, he
Damn,
dropped something.
that it is.
Look, he dropped, that was so nonchalant. He dropped it and then just
Listen,
went right back to the camera.
Like none of us heard it. Like it just rocked my eardrums and like
Looked at the
listen,
looked at the
that's
camera
because
like nothing happened.
listen. This is because not a lot of people would agree with my number two. Because
Like,
a
and
lot
then
of people.
he goes into the number
Listen. The reason is because a
The
lot of
fuck
people
y'all
wouldn't agree with
smoking?
it.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Yo.
Just totally.
So,
Keep going. Keep going.
I'm listening.
Keep
so
going.
my number 2 spot. First, I'm gonna give an honorable mention to Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne will be my honorable mention in there. But my number 2, and a lot of people wouldn't agree with it because a lot of people put Eminem at number 1 and wouldn't agree with the white rapper being at number 2. But NF, man, like
You put
when
NF
he
at
first
number
came
2.
out, yes.
Yikes. I
But
don't
hear
know
me
about
out.
that.
Hear me out.
I'm going to
When
hear you.
NF first came
Yeah,
out, he
you
came
have to
out.
have a real good. You have to back this real good for
We're
us
gonna
to
need
agree.
we're gonna need
Listen.
some facts.
If
We're gonna
you
need some
look at his track list history, okay, his first big break was Let You Down. Okay. And he chose to put a song like that out right when what people will call mumble rap became big. So it was something so out of left field than what people at the time were used to hearing. But
But
it
to be
still did
number
such
2,
big numbers and put out such a message. And
But
then
then
he
you still
just
have to
kept following up. He put
but
out
but
he
to be
wasn't
therapy
number
sessions.
2,
consistent. He wasn't consistent. It's
Listen.
not like I'm
He put
listening.
out therapy session, perception, his one album Hope that came out, even the new
see,
album that just came out, Fear. Like when he
That's
gets on a track, he's putting every ounce of his soul onto it. Like he's not afraid to sit there and feel on the beat. He's not afraid to be vulnerable, and that's
see,
not
so
something
I
that rappers
I
nowadays
respect
do.
it. I
see, so
respect it.
I
That's a
I
diehard fan. I respect it.
I I agree with you, but not to the point because that's why I have him as my number 5 for all those same reasons. But I
But
don't
like
think
I
it's
said, a lot of
enough.
people wouldn't agree with me on that.
I
I
respect
But
think
it.
it's
that's
enough to be
my
top
personal
5,
number 2. You know what I mean?
100%. Scorpio, who's
I
your number 2?
my number 2. I told you my number 2 is Eminem.
Well, if we're going rap,
If we're doing rap, then uh, I guess I gotta put Lil Wayne on the number 2
yo,
spot.
that is what the only difference when our list is number 5,
Yeah, I would have to put Lil only
or no, it's
because
number 4 because you didn't
only
have Joyner. You had
now
Biggie at number 4.
now what I'm gonna do is I'm not just gonna put I'm gonna put because he shares it with Drake, and I'm gonna put his whole Young Money group up there only
Okay,
because
okay. So
Oh yeah.
instead of
they
Lil Wayne, you
all
put
earn.
Young Money.
I'll put Young Money there because they all
Okay.
earn that spot. Because Drake also earns that spot as
Uh-huh.
well. So and then Nicki Minaj also earns that spot in her own
Tyga.
right. Tyga earns that. These are all good rappers that earn their spot for the number 2
Hmm.
slot. So I'm gonna give it to them for now.
But Lil
And
Wayne
then
goes at the top of that.
yeah, because he changed the way rap was looked at. It was a different time period
Oh,
where
definitely.
100%.
motherfuckers wasn't, people were getting
He
tired.
brought it into it from it's a lifestyle into like this is entertainment.
Yeah, it was
Right.
different when we started listening to rap. Rap was just, like I said, Fabulous, and all these good and Jay-Z, but then you put Young Money came out, it was just their flow was different. They
Hmm.
introduced they were one of the first bands that started introducing rock music into their rap music,
Yo, Prom
and they started
Queen.
yeah, Prom Queen was nasty. Like these were
Prom Queen.
it was a
Prom
different
Queen.
genre, and he started a different genre. Just like how you're defending mumble rap is the same thing that Young Money did in
Oh,
his
I
generation.
don't defend mumble rap. Okay, I definitely don't. I can't
Okay,
stand this
Yo,
mumble rap shit.
but when you look at in this the same thing reason why I put Eminem at the top. Lil Wayne, like Eminem, everybody knows drops song after song after song after song, collab after collab, like and then he finds people.
the king of
And
collab.
And so Lil Wayne is to new age, like new school rap that Eminem was to old.
True.
And
The other
so,
thing about
because
it
a lot
too
of the
is
artists we have
that
today, we wouldn't have if it wasn't for Lil Wayne. Like, and so it's just like with Eminem, a lot of the old school, like
his
you
influence
have
on the game.
like you have Yellow Wolf and you have 50 Cent and you have all them. They wouldn't be what they are today if they didn't have Eminem. And so
No.
like Lil Wayne, I think, like you said, Scorpio, just changed the game. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and you think of some of his big songs like the Carter Three,
Oh my God.
and
That was
you have
very good.
a Millie, and
Like he's one of the rarest ones that I can say that like his mixtapes were so
Lollipop.
popular.
Like,
Mixtape
his
Wayne was just a
mixtapes,
different breed,
the
man.
mixtapes. Oh
His
my
mixtapes
God!
alone were like that was one of the things. Like, okay, so if you were into rap, you knew that mixtapes were out. You know
And
that like
he was the
drought
first to
that
take other people's songs, like other people's beats, and just spit his own flow. Like
exactly.
And the way
really
he
weren't
would
seeing
do
that.
it too, and his version will be so much better than the original
So much
song.
better.
Well,
So much
Yeah.
better.
so much better.
And
That's
at
what's so
that
bad
time,
about it.
you didn't see people doing that. Like people wouldn't
No.
touch other people's
No,
beats.
nobody was
But
doing
then Lil
remixes
Wayne was like, yo, I see your beat and I raise it. Like,
And most of those dudes never came back to like defend their music either.
no, not at all.
9 times out of 10, they
Like,
just
and
said, okay, he
half,
got it. We'll
half
take
the
it.
time, if Lil Wayne has used someone's beat, you remember that song more than you remember the original.
But it's the same thing when Eminem like
It's not
100%.
your song, and
it's like
now it's Lil Wayne's song.
yeah, it's
That's why Drop the World. That's why No Love.
Lord.
That's why what's the Drake song? Forever. Why those songs are so like
Listen.
huge, because Eminem, like, so for I think it was Drop the World, Lil Wayne said that he wrote his track, then Eminem wrote his lines, and then Lil Wayne saw Eminem's lines and went back.
He's
and
like,
Eminem
this
went back.
motherfucker not about to out-rap me. Like, he's not going to do to me what
Like,
he's done to
literally.
everybody else. Because, like,
And that was the
if you look
biggest
at
before. Oh, Renegade.
If you look
That-
at Renegade, I'm sorry. I love Jay-Z. I appreciate what he's done.
That's
with the game.
Eminem's song.
I'm sorry. I don't give a shit if Jay-Z made the song. It was on his album. I don't care. Eminem took that song and made
Wiped
it
them.
his song.
Wiped
Like,
them. And,
Yeah.
and
Jay-Z,
Eminem's done that
Jay-Z
to
knows it.
so many rappers. Like, look at Busta Rhymes. Look at Busta Rhymes. Like,
Yeah.
when they did what was it? I forget the name of the song, but it was one of the ones where they were doing their speed rapping and all that. Busta did like a 32-bar verse. Then he sent it over
I
to
love that
Eminem,
song.
sent him back a 45-bar verse. And then they just kept going back and forth, and they got to a point where they're like, man, if we keep doing this song's going to be like 10, 15 minutes long. But, like, you don't see that kind of competitiveness anymore in the game. You don't see artists that are sitting there trying to just outperform each other on one song.
Just
you don't
want to get
see
paid.
it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's not
That's
about
all it is. They
improvement
just want the
anymore.
monetization.
Well,
They just want to get a quick buck.
when you think
They don't do it for
of when you think of collabs and you think of who are the kings of collabs, and it's Eminem and Lil Wayne all day, like, and you're
Like,
everybody's trying to get one of them on their songs, and so I look at all the different collabs,
especially
like,
back in like
just,
the 2000s era too.
yeah,
Like,
just with Eminem alone, like, when you think of the collabs that collabs with Lil Wayne are easier to come by than collabs with Eminem. Eminem is extremely choice with who he picks to do a collab with. And so when you see somebody come on with Eminem, it's like, yo, this song is gonna be fire.
Right. And the thing about that is he was so picky about it because Eminem just appreciates the game and he respects the game so much.
Because
So
that's old school.
if he felt like
That's
you
old
couldn't get on
school
a song with him and
mindset.
make it meaningful or give it substance, he wasn't gonna work with you. And
Because
he's not gonna care about
that's
it either.
well that's why in like old school rap you don't see collabs, because
Right.
that was the mindset. That's why you see groups rather than collabs. That's why you have
Yeah.
NWA and why you have groups of like, yo, you feel the same way I do, let's make a group. Instead
Yeah.
of being like, yo, I'm gonna get on your song. You didn't get on people's songs. Like,
No.
and Eminem's really the one who started doing that. Like, yo, Dre,
And
how
then
about you
Lil
get on my
Wayne just
song?
kept it
And
going too.
and then collabs became a thing, and then it became, oh, well, let's do a collab with like 8 people, and that's when you get a remix. And you have DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled was big on let's do a remix and bring in like 10 people.
Yeah, he did that all the time. He'd be like,
Yeah,
yo, he's just
half the
calling the whole
DJ Khaled
community.
songs
Like,
are like, let's get Ludacris, let's get their songs with Ludacris and Puff Daddy's on one. then you have like Nas
just like random motherfuckers. Like he just went like through his phone book and was like, I'll call him. Is that Justin Bieber? I'll call him too.
you have
like,
Busta Rhymes on a bunch of his songs. You have Rick Ross.
Yep.
That's how Rick Ross really like made himself, was being on like Akon songs and Young Jeezy songs and things like that.
Yep.
Like
true.
I didn't even think of that. You have people like Akon. They would be on a top like 10, top 20 list. Like
Akon, you give it to him because the like
Akon really brought the party rap in.
Yeah, you know that his music was really like club bangers. You
Yo,
know, like
and he made some bangers. Akon made
Akon
some
could also
bangers.
flip it too, though, and give you something that would make you think. Too.
I'm so paid was not a club banger.
No, neither was
I'm so paid. Paid was a hood banger. Like
yeah.
What about Locked Up?
Locked Up was more like that was like in the middle, because it's really not a hood banger, but it's really not a club banger either.
Exactly. That's what I mean. He was another one of the artists that, like, yeah, his main shit might be making club music, but he'll also sit there and show you, hey, I could do this too. I could rap like this. I could give you a taste of this. You know?
Up front, Akon, Slim Shady. Yo, that song, whew, that was a club banger right there.
Man, that was just something special, man, when that song came out too. Like, cause like, yeah, it was a club
And then
banger, but the
Eminem's
fact that he had
Eminem's
M
line.
on it, man, like
Eminem's line in that is fire. No matter what generation you're from, you know that line.
mhm.
Yeah, that's true.
Like that Akon, he did have some. I think I'm So Paid was probably my favorite Akon song.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know about that.
I think just because, and I think more. Okay, my favorite Akon collab song.
Okay, I'll give you that then.
So any song that he had other people, but Akon, like it's hard to think like just Akon. He has a couple that would hit and sit at my top one.
Really? Okay.
Like Lonely, I think Lonely would be up there.
Lonely's up there for me. Definitely.
Yo, I remember being a teenage boy saying "Lonely."
Yeah, look at you getting all emotional.
So I think that would stand maybe not top one, but like in the top 3 of Akon.
I would agree on that.
Beautiful though.
Yeah,
Beautiful. That song.
Beautiful was good.
Akon songs by himself were more of the like romancer, like I'm trying to I'm
kind of
talking
like
from the
Usher
heart.
in a way.
Yeah, yeah. And then when he did shit with other people, it was more the like hood bangers.
Right.
Because
Definitely.
they wanted everybody wanted their count on a hook. Like
Oh my God, back then, yeah,
everybody
wanted
wanted their count on a hook.
you wanted because you knew your music was gonna hit if you had him. It's like having DJ Khaled now or Rick
Yeah.
Ross. You know that your albums like got say so if they're on it. You know that.
And I think that's why Young Money was so huge because they always had somebody for a hook. Because Lil
Always.
Wayne always kept somebody on Young Money like Nicki Minaj or Drake, like that could not only rap but sing at the same time. So like, yo, we want a hook is like melodic. Oh, let's get Drake. And so
That's like when you
if you
look
look
at
at songs that have anybody from Young Money and they have like a singing hook, more than likely it's Drake on it.
well,
True.
that's like you look at the song Forever with him, Lil Wayne,
I love that song.
Eminem, like that song.
Kanye's crazy ass.
Dude, Kanye is just
Kanye's another
something
one that
different.
you can't
Yo,
take
He's in
away
a
from
different
him.
league, I think.
And he is such in a different league that most people don't remember the fact that he started making beats. He started by making beats. Like the Jay-Z song Lucifer is a Kanye beat.
Yeah.
Like many people, and you even hear him. He says, "Kanye, you did it again." Like, and so, like Kanye before he became a rapper had some sick ass beats.
Even now, he's still, the closest I could say in this generation that does what Kanye did would have to be J. Cole. Because J. Cole makes all his own beats.
Yeah, J. Cole's another one that was on my list as well.
J. Cole was my number 2 at first, and then I moved the list around.
J. Cole would probably sit like in a top 10 list for me. He'd probably be like 6 or 7 on that, to be honest.
That's I can respect that.
But J. Cole, man, 2014 Forest Hill Drives, that was a beautiful album. And then freaking he just has done so much and said so much at the same time and has been able to reach out to so many different.
I think J. Cole was one of the first rappers that I was like, oh, he's got a flow like Tupac. Like his every time that he was when he says that he's got music out, his music was always touching. It meant something. So I give it to him.
What about your number 1?
Off the jump.
We know Eminem. So let's talk a little bit about. And there's a lot to talk about with Eminem.
You got 30 years worth of Eminem to talk about at this point, man.
And what's crazy with him is he spans generations. Like Eminem is the type where regardless of what generation you are, you can sit and be like, yo, I like Eminem. And I think that's why he sits at number 1. Because unlike other ones like Dr. Dre, you don't find young people today being like, yeah, I love Dr. Dre. But you find it in the older generation.
I was never a Dre fan.
Really?
I know. I like
that's a whole nother topic. Who's the best on NWA? Like
Easy-E, very Easy-E, like.
I'll give it to Easy-E too because it just because. But I don't. But if we're talking about after, Easy died, then I don't know. I guess I'd give it to Ice Cube.
I'd have to give it to Cube on that too.
Yeah.
But I'd have to give it to Easy before he died because like Easy wasn't even a rapper. Like they had to sit there and walk through him every time he was on a song, help him with the flow to help get it out. But he was also one that put most of the money up to even start NWA in the first place. So without Easy-E, like there wouldn't be NWA. There probably wouldn't be a Dr. Dre and Ice Cube, you know? Freaking MC Ren. Like,
This is true.
he was the reason they all got going, you know?
This is true. This is true. I
gotta say, the NWA breaking up, man, if they would have stayed together, like, they would have made so many more good songs.
Well, and I think that's why Eminem has the appreciation for the game that he does because of people like Dr. Dre. And so, and that's why you have people like Yellow Wolf and 50 Cent who still have the love of the game. 50 Cent's really not doing music so much as like other business endeavors now. But you still have Yellow Wolf doing stuff, and he has a love for the game and for music, like old school love for the music. And it's because he comes from Eminem, and Eminem's like, we're not having this new school shit. Like, we're not doing it.
We're gonna keep this shit. We're gonna keep it 100 when you on this shit, you know?
Yeah, and Eminem, like, and so like the young artists like Juice WRLD and people like that who Eminem has worked with, it's almost like it's respect. Like, if you have someone like Eminem wanting to work with you, and you're one of the younger rappers now, it's like, yo, I made it. Like, Lil Wayne, it's like, okay, Lil Wayne wants to work with me. He works with everybody. But if someone like Eminem comes up and is like, yo, I want you to be on my song, like, it's like, what? Like, and one of the, I forget, it's one of his new songs, it has 2 versions, and on the second version that came out, one of the artists on there is a younger artist, and he's like, he said something along the lines of like, I still haven't come up. I was on a feature of Marshall's. Damn. Like, so saying like, so he's saying like, how am I not big? Like, Eminem has me on a.
You're talking
on a track.
about Fuel when they did the Fuel.
It's the second version of Fuel.
Damn, it really took Marshall for me to get a feature. Like, and that's the thing, man. Like, if you got Marshall to sit here and be like, yo, either I want to hop on this song with you or I want you to hop on my album, like, if Eminem's reaching out, that means you got some actual talent in the rap game.
Yeah.
That means you got substance. You can.
And then if he gets mad at you,
something that they want to hear.
If he gets
don't
mad
let him get mad at you. How many artists? Look, MGK changed up his whole music genre.
That was the most stupidest beef ever. Like that's like when the game sat there and dropped the Black Slim Shady. Like,
Nick Cannon, Eminem didn't even release anything.
the same thing with the game. The same thing with the game when he dropped the Black Slim Shady. He didn't even respond.
But the game knew when to end. Nick Cannon made four diss tracks to nobody. And not only did he make 4 diss tracks, but he brought his friends on them as well. Like,
like what friend was like, yeah, I'm gonna get on this with you, bro. Like, this is gonna make my career. Like, fuck that, bro. I would be like, yo,
and I love it.
And like, here's the thing: Nick Cannon don't even got no good music in my opinion. Like, his music is just
and what's funny? Because what's funny in the diss track, he had the most. There was one where it was all just Eminem, like rapping.
I don't.
And then on the 4th one, I love the 4th one because he called the 4th diss track "Invitation Canceled." Like, bro, he wasn't gonna come.
That's why he canceled it, because he knew he wasn't coming. He wasn't gonna sit there and respond. Like, Nick Cannon think just because he got with fucking what's her face?
Please pick up the phone. Please pick up the phone.
That's what he was like. Like each diss track was more of a like, come on, please, just answer me.
You might as well pick a fight with Ja Rule. He probably would have got a lot more play on that one.
Either that or Benzino.
Yeah, one of them.
And then what most people don't realize Mariah Carey's "Why Are You So Obsessed with Me" is a diss at Eminem.
That's what's crazy.
Yeah, and he responded to that one too.
Yeah, he did, and he responded very well with that one.
And he even, in that he even took a couple shots at Nick too, because Nick came.
And what I love about Eminem, because most rappers, when they get involved with Eminem, they forget about the fact that he built his career off battle rap, and so that is who Eminem is. Like at the end of the day,
remember too,
like
though, man.
Eminem is a battle rapper, and so what I love is he saves things. Like, so when that whole Mariah Carey Eminem beef happened, he saved conversations that him and Mariah Carey had, and voicemails and everything, so that if one day by chance he had to use it, he could.
See, we couldn't.
Eminem is a master planner. Okay,
couldn't be friends
with
Eminem in real life. He knows
what's gonna happen before it happens.
Like, couldn't be friends with that nigga in real life. Like, he'd be recording your conversation. You'd be like, yo, bro, what the fuck, kid? Like,
he'd be like,
all of a sudden you just piss him off and he drops a diss track on you, and then your life is just over, you know, bringing up
ex-wives and shit, and like mistress, and like, nigga, what the fuck?
It's like, yo, I forgot that was my ex-wife.
Damn, son, like, ain't nothing sacred, son. 50 got it. That's why 50 stink with him the way he do. Like, he got mad dirt on the nigga now. Like
he's like, I have to.
Like, did you really get shot? I don't know. I got the tracks to really show it. You feel me? Like, you know.
Yo, you know what I love? The 50 Cent Eminem trolling of Puff Daddy constantly is probably the best, like, constant intertwining of, like, because every album Eminem has something that talking shit about Puff Daddy and trolling him. Like,
and that was his fault. That was all his fault. And now these niggas just gonna keep doing it until they retire.
Yup.
That's 50 Cent when the whole like Diddy party happened. Like 50 Cent was like, yo, and then he made a whole Netflix documentary.
Like, who's surprised? Really? Come on. Like, it's Diddy. Like, who wasn't surprised that he was doing that type of shit? Nobody.
50 Cent and Eminem, when it all comes out, just sit back like, told you so.
So, yeah, basically, like, told you. Like, I told you that nigga, like, weird, son. And now niggas know he is. Like, and it was true.
Absolutely. Yeah,
I gotta go, fellas, but it was
I was gonna close. Hey, we'll close it up real quick. So, Scorpio, thanks for coming on. You had fun tonight. Josh, thank you again.
Thank you for having me, man. I appreciate it.
No problem. If you want to jump on again, just let us know.
Just if you ever got a topic, just reach out to me, and if I'm comfortable talking about the topic, I'll definitely hop on.
Absolutely. And Monday we'll be back with another Marvel Monday. I forget who is it. Thor?
Well, we're doing Thor. We were gonna do Thor. Because we missed Marvel Monday of last week, I'm gonna kind of recap the Hulk one, because I have stuff for the Hulk, so we're gonna recap it on Monday. So on Monday we'll probably stay with the Hulk, and then we'll just work our way to the next one after that.
Sounds good. So we'll see you guys Monday for that. Wednesday we have a special guest for the table, and then we'll be back next weekend for the Savage Collective and another amazing episode of Smoking with Creatures. So thank you guys. Love you guys. Make sure to go to YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, and comment on Facebook too. We love you guys. We are so glad you joined us. We will see you guys next week.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me, man.
Hey,
appreciate it.
All day. All day. All right. Peace.
All day.
See you later.
This goes out to those that choose to use disrespectful views on the guard from the rock. Claiming that you own this spot, don't get dropped. We #1 with a bullet, nigga, don't get shot. My mind let the 9 fire.